What's up, everybody? Coming to you from the coast of Thailand. I'm in an area called Krabi and just about to go into the Emerald Pool, which is a national park here. Anyway, my head of marketing keeps giving me topics, and there's like, Dan, you haven't talked enough about this. We wanted me to give an example of where a client was thinking about a bigger remit, what they were looking for. And then we ended up working with them and saying, hey, you actually don't need that. And so a client came to me and was like, Dan, I really think we need a CRO. And this is a company doing about 15 million a year in revenue. They are primarily a services-based organization, sales organization of 4 people, customer success organization, marketing organization. My feedback was what we need to go in and do is instead get you a highly capable sales leader. And so a CRO taking over all of it before having a go-to-market motion that was highly predictable, because most of their sales reps weren't consistently hitting quota. In fact, it was all kind of reliant on this one team lead. And so instead went and talked through the idea of, instead of hiring a fractional CRO that'll be part of the culture for a little while, let's go get you a sales manager, because you've got 15 million in revenue. Sales manager can then be responsible for customer success, a couple people there, the BDRs, a couple people there, the sales team. And so you've got a team of about 7. Somebody with 2 to 3 years of exceptional management experience, and then somebody with that same person with about 5 years selling experience can be that initial leader. And so the difference between a fractional CRO who's going to cost anywhere between 50 on the low for a good one, between 50 grand and 80,000 a month. Now what you can go in and get a really, really strong leader for kind of that 225 to even 300,000 at most a year. And that individual is going to be able to be in the trenches with you, thinking about how all those groups come together. And then you let them know that, hey, as time goes on, there'll be the opportunity to scale underneath you. Or there will be the opportunity for you to kind of go in and lead a larger and larger sales organization, or a larger and larger marketing organization, or a larger and larger customer success organization. But the advantages of spending, in that case, about $250,000 less a year is that you're going to have somebody that's in the trenches with you every single day as a leader and has enough experience to be dangerous on sales, 5 to 7 years of really strong sales experience, and then 2 to 4 years of really good leadership experience to come in and take that for you. Another leader came to me and they wanted to hire a VP of sales. They were thinking they were going to be spending about $500,000 a year for a strong VP of sales. My advice was, let's go get you somebody in the 300K range. At the 300K range, now they're going to get somebody that has been in sales management for anywhere from 4 years, if they're like literally God's gift to the world of sales management, up to kind of 12 years on a more normal trajectory, and then another 5 to 7 years selling. And so the advantage of a director type sales, or it's their first time going into second line leadership, they're still going to be hungry to prove that they've got what it takes. They're still going to be adaptable. And you don't really, at that size of organization, where in this case they're going to be managing, it was 7 sales reps, few BDRs, and that's it. And you just don't need a VP where you're going to be paying 500 grand a year to go in and do that. The difference in skill set between the two is going to be more when you have a larger organization, 40 plus people that they're responsible for. And so those are just 2 examples where a couple $100,000 each, saving those organizations by just talking with them and saying, hey, and you look at like, what does database do? Database often goes in and either recruits, trains, or develops the cultures of the organizations that we go in and help. And so on the recruiting side, since we charge a percent of base, actually significantly less money for database, but it's the right thing to do. And so we love to help our clients go through and think about, what level of leader do you actually need? What is the right amount of money to pay for that? And what's the right location to go in and put that individual? So those are just 2 examples. Hope that helps. And as you're thinking about what you need, what you want to go in and build, and how much you're going to go in and spend, highly advise that you're working with somebody that knows how to go in and price those things, so you don't end up overpaying and unnecessarily getting that sales and marketing magic number too low.